where the breathing is easy, the living is good. Out in the great outdoors.
Larry Smith Outdoors is brought to you by Warrior Boats, Vortex, Mike's Country Meats, Bartline Barrels, Leroy Meats, Bait Rigs, Tubble Towels, Easy Loader Trailers, and Heavy Shot.
So remember, like I always say, great day to be alive.
I was out here yesterday and we caught a bunch of fish. They're quite really good on this.
Hey everybody, welcome to our show this week. I'll tell you what, we've got an amazing show coming up. We're up here on the Bay of Green Bay and we're with our good friend Lightning Lance, and he's got the guys from Mike's Country Meats out with him, and they decided to go out and do a little bit of trolling. But we're gonna switch gears and do something a little bit different than Lance. We're actually gonna go up on the rocks and do some jig fishing, slip bobbering, casting different types of plastics. It's been an amazing bite, and that's the cool part about the Bay of Green Bay. Really, whatever way you wanna fish, that option is open to you. Today, of course, we've got our good friend Phil Dominic, the blind guy, and hey, we got our good friend Tim from Spellman's Marine, and I'll tell you what, hey Tim, you just took on Warrior a couple years ago, and let's tell everybody how that's going for you.
Warrior is an amazing, amazing boat. It's truly hard to describe the family that it is and the performance that they have.
And that
really is wonderful.
Hey, I'll tell you what, about going for a ride, let's give her some throttle here and get out there. The fishing has been amazing out here. And again, it doesn't matter if you're trolling, jigging, casting, it's just been a great bite. So we're actually gonna be doing some perch fishing today too, mixed in with the walleye fishing. So hey, hold on to your heinies. I'm looking for weeds, clumps of weeds in depth. So as you'll be able to see, here's all the weeds right here. But I want to get where they're not super thick. I want to get right on the edges of them. And plus, I'll be able to see these fish. I want to be on the edges because if you're right in the middle of the weed clumps, what you're going to find is there's going to be a million perch, and they're all going to be, 6 and 7, 8 inches. So I want to get definitely right on the edges of them. And then you'll see it right on that break right there. That's where them walleyes are sitting, like right here, right here. Here's a school of walleyes right here.
I like to hook that crawler way up on the beak. Get that second hook right by the collar. Go about an inch back and pinch it. A lot less short hits that way. Yep, 1 ounce weights. And the easy way with a 1 ounce weight is, you know what depth you're running. If you put out 20 feet, you're gonna be 10 feet down. Just like to put it in that slot there, then wrap once underneath. There's a spring in the back, you just lift up. That slides it in, and that's it for the planer board there. Just nice and steady, nice and steady. Yeah, you're doing perfect. Okay. Keep her going. And right now I always double check that drag to make sure it'll pull out when that fish fights. Okay. And I like to keep the rod tip up because when the fish sees a boat, it's gonna make a run, then you just stop reeling and let the pole just drop down to him, okay? There's your sinker. Keep her coming. Keep her coming. Go, go, go. There we go.
Here we go, I'll tell you what, finally, the herky jerky feels like a better fish, I'll tell you that. I think it's a walleye the way he hit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need this. There we go. There's a good fish on the old herky jerky. Yeah, see, it's just a matter of time. And what I'm doing, I've got Tim up front casting a crawler with a slow poke. Of course, Phil, the blind guy, is back here with bobbers, bobbering it. You always give a blind guy bobbers. It's the best way to do it. And I'm just pitching the herky jerky out there. The herky jerky came through with the first keeper of the morning. We've probably caught about half a dozen small ones so far, but great eating fish right there. I'm gonna throw that one in the live well and keep her moving.
Built for fishermen, built by fishermen. Really, that says it all.
It's the family here. It's not a big conglomerate, it's a family.
They treat you feel like you're in a family, you know.
When you put those two together, an amazing product and amazing people, it's just the type of company you want to be involved with.
Not only because of just the great boats, but because of the camaraderie that the Warrior family has.
The customer service is amazing. They never leave you hanging.
So come join the Warrior family. Woohoo! Look at this fish! Oh, I'm trying. I got him. Oh, yeah.
6-pound cast on the spinning rod on that black and gold cycle minnow again.
Life is messy, but thanks to Tubba Towels, I can take on anything. Tubba Towels' heavy-duty design prevents it from ripping. Each wipe has aloe, vitamin E, and lanolin, so our skin stays soft and smooth. Tubba Towels saves time, giving us more time to enjoy the moments. Manage the mess.
Tim has got over 17.
Make sure you're not following.
Folks, we're up here on the bay right now, pulling some night crawler harnesses. The bite just picked up here about a week and a half or so ago now. It was a slow start to the year. Had a lot of alewives in the system. Now the water warmed up and the alewives are moving back out to the big lake. Got Mike and Zig out here with us. What we're finding out, we're in 21, 22 feet of water, and it seems that the fish are way high up in the column. We're catching them 7 to 8 feet down. And that, typically as the day goes on, them fish are dropping down deeper, so we'll drop our baits down deeper. But again, just like you are, way up and over. And well, fish on that second one. Both these have fish on them. Getting an interview right now ain't gonna happen, Chase. Just real nice and slow there, Zig. Let me get Mike's up first. This is gonna be a walleye staying down like that. Keep coming. There you go. What we're gonna do, we got 3 pulls in already. We'll pick them all up, go back up, and go right back over that pot of fish again, and hopefully get a couple more. Looking good. Keep it fishing.
Here's a huge weed bed right here, so I'm gonna get on that side of it because the wind's out of the north today. I'm gonna get on the windward side of this, and I'm gonna spot lock us right on that edge right there, and that's probably where them fish are gonna be sitting.
Here we go.
Hey, here we go again on the herky jerky. And what I did is I actually moved outside of the weeds. I'm probably gonna back the boat up a little bit because that was on the beginning of the cast, and that's right about where that starts. Oh yeah, that's a good fish right there. Okay, Phil, I need to get the net. Another nice fish. The fish are here, you know, and the difference is between yesterday and today. Yesterday, the wind was really howling out here. And, you know, anytime this water has gotten to be so clear up here, anytime you get a lot of turbulence in the water, it just activates these fish so much more, especially when you're fishing structure like we're fishing today, and we're only fishing, you know, 8 to 12 to 13 feet of water. When it comes to eating fish up on the bay here, again, it's a 15-inch size limit, 5 fish. We typically like to take the fish that are 15 to about 20, 21 inches and let everything else go unless you're gonna get it mounted. But that's a great eating fish right there. Look how stocky these fish are too. Loving it.
I think you got a walleye here, Mike. Slow her down, gotta get the net. He's right here, get him up. There you go. Oh! How did we get that one in the net?
Once you get on them, it's definitely game on. Hey Tim, that didn't take, ooh, nice perch. We'll take that, flick him right in. Nice perch, flick him right up, oh yeah. Show everybody that one.
There's a
nice
perch.
job, Tim. That didn't take you long at first cast.
Holy man.
Hey Tim, what do you got there? That looks like a nice fish. Let me get the net.
Yeah, nice walleye.
And that was on, oh, that a dandy, man. And whoo, love it. Woo, love it. Woo, that, man. That did not take long at all. You look at the build on that fish, Tim. I'll let you hold them up to the camera. And again, on a slow poke jig, went with that hot pink with just a piece of crawler on it. Why don't you hold that fish up, man? Hey Tim, that's a nice fish. Nice job, you caught it on that slow poke. Hey, let's talk a little bit about your dealership over there, Spellman's. You know, you guys have got such a great reputation, and that's really what it's all about. Great service. You got a bunch of different lines of boats that you sell, and of course, you got our boat, the Warrior boat. So let's talk real quick a little bit about that about the Warriors.
So the Warrior is a new line for me, and I'm really excited about being a part of the family. It is truly a fisherman's boat. It is set for fishermen, and it rides absolutely wonderful in all the rough water.
That's awesome. All right, Tim, give me that walleye and put him in the live well, and let's keep her moving.
This is the biggest walleye I've ever
really?
caught.
Well, we're gonna get bigger than that today, but this is about as big as I'd keep it. It's around that 20-inch range right there. Just a great, great fish. Nice job, man. Gotta love it. Hey, it's always nice to be with somebody and they catch their biggest fish with you, for sure. All right, game on.
Trust Dalco, the manufacturer that most well-respected boat brands trust for their covers and tops. Dalco is the leading manufacturer of custom-fit boat covers, pontoon covers, bimini tops, furniture, seating, accessories, and hardware. Are you looking for a cover to replace an old and worn-out cover on your older model used boat? Visit dalcomarine.com today to find a cover that fits your boat. Use promo code Larry10 and get an additional 10% off.
For almost 40 years, Leroy Meats has had the freshest cuts of meats combined with award-winning homemade sausage products. With over 60 different flavors of bratwurst and tons of options to process your wild game, there isn't a better place for outdoorsmen like us to eat. Leroy Meats has won #1 brat for 3 years in a row in Wisconsin and ships anywhere in the U.S. So what are you waiting for? Fire up that grill and come on down to Leroy Meats in Horicon or Fox Lake, Wisconsin.
Introducing the new and improved Heavy Metal from Heavy Shot. 16% more downrange knockdown power with new, higher density bismuth pellets layered over corrosion-resistant steel. Try the new Heavy Metal today and increase your odds. Tighter patterns, longer range, clean kills. Heavy Shot. I didn't come this far to miss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Dude, every cast. There you go, Tim. That's a good fish. Is that a perch or walleye?
Perch.
Oh, that's a dandy. Oh, fling him right in. Oh, get him in. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Look, hold that perch up right there. That's a good 12-inch perch right there.
This is a beautiful perch, man. They're in here thick right now.
Right in with the walleyes, which is pretty darn cool.
Walleye, yeah, you never know what you're gonna catch. There's a nice one.
That looks like it rod's bent over a little bit. If that's a perch, it's gonna be a nice one. Or you got a walleye. Whatever you got is staying down. I got a feeling it might be a walleye. Let me know if it's, oh, that's a big perch. Tim, get him up, no, it's on the boat. Oh my God, woohoo.
That's a beauty
That's
perch.
a tank. Oh, that's a tank. Here we go. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's a nice fish. Look, there he is. Oh. Well, I tell you what, I'm out of the weeds and it's amazing. Oh, another nice one. It is amazing that them fish are sitting right on the edges of them pockets right there. Yesterday with that wind, they were buried right in there, but now we're a little bit deeper here. And I'm working it really slow today. And typically what I do with that herky-jerky minnow is that if it's super rough out, then I'm really snapping it because you got a lot of turbulence in the water. But when it's calm like today and we've got a light wind, it's probably about 6-7 miles an hour, I slow the bait right down, and that's definitely what they want. Before I was snapping a little bit harder and I couldn't get bit, but yeah, definitely slowing that bait down is key.
Just keep her coming. Good job. Stand down. Yep, it is. Nice one. Good job.
Biggest one of the day.
Phil,
got some weight.
Where is it?
It ain't moving.
Bring him up.
You might want the net.
I'm going for the net.
You might want the net. Whatever it is, he ain't moving.
Oh, that's a nice walleye. Woohoo, Phil. Nice job on that. Oh, man. Dude. Nice walleye on the long shank slow poke with a little plastic on it. You know, that is, again, the cool part. We're catching perch one after another out here, and then all of a sudden, like I said, you catch 20 perch, and all of a sudden you get a nice walleye. You know, the reason why the walleyes are in the same spot, you know, what we're doing is we're working actually breaks here, and there's weeds on the edge of these breaks. And when we're talking about weeds, we're not talking like great big long expansive areas. Like, we just keep using the Panoptix live scope along with the spot lock, and these weed clumps that we're working here are no bigger than, I would say, 10 to 15 feet at the most. So there's only, you know, when you start talking about weeds, there's probably only, you know, 100 stems at the very most. We're not working really thick weeds, and again, you work them for, you know, 20 minutes, half hour, and as soon as they stop biting, you just move to the other one, and then it seems like we've been coming back, you know. But the key is, again, to using electronics, using our side imaging, using the Panoptix live scope, you know, and it makes fishing so much easier, again, because when you have confidence in your electronics, you know the fish are down there. So when they're down there, you're throwing everything you can at them to try to catch them versus not knowing if they're there or not. Let's get this one in the live well. Nice job, Philly. You got that look on your face. Look at, what is this thing? It's 12:44. You can always tell, you guys, when the fishing's slow, because Phil about every 5 minutes is touching that. Like, and it's been guiding Phil, this is our 13th or 14th year together, right? But you can always tell when he starts getting bored. Touch, 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 touch. Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect fit.
It's my lie, right? There you go.
It was a 38-inch walleye.
Hi, I'm Kate with Wings Over Wisconsin, and I'm proud to be part of an organization that concentrates on Wisconsin's natural resources.
All the money that they raise for their banquet stays in the local area. That's how I was able to put in 2 beautiful ponds and some nesting habitat on my property.
We encourage everyone to attend our banquets, or better yet, if you'd like to start up a chapter to create funds to do projects like this in your area, call our state office or visit our website, wingsoverwisconsin.org.
Can't get enough outdoors? Go to LarrySmithOutdoors.com.
I'll be pushing almost 14 inches.
Beautiful perch.
Subscribe to Larry Smith Outdoors on YouTube and hit the notifications button to catch all our weekly videos. Because if you ain't the first to know, you're the last.
Wave Pro high-performance boat pedestals eliminate bottoming out and back-jarring impacts with the best in air shock technology, providing a controlled return to keep you on your seat. Now available, the heavy-duty Pro slider from Wave Pro. Fast and easy to install with fixed slider seat hub and movable hub models for quick and easy placement in 10 to 16-inch heights. Wave Pro high-performance boat pedestals. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.
Hey everybody, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. You know, this time of year, you know, we're obviously using a lot of live bait. And for me, what I like to do is that I drink a lot of vitamin water. So what I actually do with the vitamin water is that I rinse the bottles out and I fill them back up with water, and I freeze them up and keep them to keep my night crawlers nice and cold. And the other great part is, once they unthaw too, you know what? Got a little extra water to drink too. Here's a good one. Hey, I'll tell you what, that one, oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, is that a big walleye? Where's the net? Grab the net. It's right there, right there, man, right there. Phil, there, it's a nice fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. Watch the rods. Yeah. Move it. Oh man. Definitely just, oh, we just smoked that thing too. There's a good fish. Got him, Tippy. Nice job. Woohoo! Oh. Nice job. Yeah. Man, I love that stuff out here. I'll tell you that. Right. Right. Thank you.
Well, I was trying to find
Where's the net?
Still got the jerky in his mouth, right? That's what I like. You know what? That's why you need to go to Spellman's and check things out, because anybody that can sit there and cast, eat jerky, and steal the net out of Phil's hand, right? Right.
I don't know why you didn't want me to net.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I caught that one again on that LS with the plastic on it. I did go with a darker head to kind of mix it up again. Nice fish, you know, that's in that, you know, right around that 19 to 20 inch range right there. That's on the limit as far as what size that we'll keep out here. But what a fun way. I'm just loving this bay this year for sure. We're catching so many different types of fish. You know, it's not just coming out and catching walleyes. I mean, we had to have caught at least 100 perch today. I think we ended up keeping so far maybe about 18 to 20, but just a killer. Hey, what's going on here? You got him here. I got one too. I got one too. Oh, yours is a nice one. Get him in, get him in, get him in. We'll take that one. Show Hunter that one, Phil. That's a good perch. Mine's not too bad.
That's a nice perch.
And
All right, keep her coming. Don't stop. There you go.
Thank you guys for all the fun. Yep, it was a great day.
Phil, are you gonna ever start fishing again instead of eating all the time?
Eating all the time, mate. Oh, they're gooey.
Oh, a little sun on there, huh? They were good before. Oh, look how messy you are. Oh, man.
What did you guys give me?
Oh my God. I've said this a million times when we took on Tub of Towels, what a great thing is, because we definitely have some mess. Not that I'm not messy, but we definitely have lots of messy people. Let's get back to fishing. I don't want that chocolate all over my reels either. Hey, I'll tell you what, let's go over some of the baits that we were using today and why. When we definitely were fishing areas that didn't have as many weeds and were a little bit deeper water, we were using more baits like the herky jerky. It's a heavier bait, easier to control the fall on it for sure, and kind of mixing up the colors for sure too. Then once that wind went down and we had to get into the heavier weed pockets, then what I did is we switched over to either plastics with the LS series, which is the long shank slowpoke, and then we also were using the regular slowpoke stand-up with live bait, and that definitely was key. You know, Tim had that dialed in pretty good for the perch and the walleyes, and Phil's kind of stayed more with the plastics and was working the plastics a lot slower, pulling it through some of them weed pockets. You know, the conditions weren't perfect, so we had to really adjust and get that presentation just down right to catch these fish. Hey everybody, what an amazing week we had this week. You know, it was awesome to get the guys out from Mike's Country Meats. We want to definitely thank them guys over there. And to get Tim from Spellman's Marine. You know what? Both Lance and I had incredible days, and just one of them things, when you hit it right, and we definitely did. Hey, make sure everybody subscribes to our YouTube channel. We're always putting new and interesting things on there. Hey, I'll tell you what, Lightning Lance has been on some incredible bites this year, but this bite he's got up in Green Bay, either trolling or jigging, is definitely on fire, and he's got it dialed in. Hey, and make sure you guys give Lance a call. He's an awesome guy. And remember, like I always say, be proud to be an American, and it is a great day to be alive. And we'll see you next week. Dude, what are you doing over there? It's a family show, don't you know that? Always worries me, a guy that fishes in his underwear.